can hear me right now. This is my first live kind of stream that I've ever done before, so I'm trying out. The reason why I'm doing it, I'm testing out the Logitech Vivo Core. It's this little streaming camera that is a micro four thirds camera where you can change out lenses and stuff like that. So let me know what the quality, how the quality. Let me know how the quality looks. I'm shooting right now on a 25 millimeter f1.8, I think. Yeah, I think it's a 1.8. But anyway, and I've got my microphone is hooked up on the back, and I'm using the Hollyland Lark M2 for audio right now. So hopefully it sounds okay. Again, this is just a test. This is my first time trying out streaming. So, but I thought I'd start out by like doing a little what's in my camera bag kind of video. And so the camera bag that I've been rocking right now is this the PGYTECH. I think this is the 4 liter, I think. But I love this little thing. I mean, it's a nice little sling bag. It holds a lot in a small package. I don't know if you can see that there. That's about how big it is. Let's see if I can focus on it. Again, bear with me. This is just an experiment to see how this streaming cam works. I'm still getting familiar with the app and stuff as well. But yeah, that's the camera bag here. It's really nice, feels really nice, looks really sleek. I thought I'd just go through it and kind of show you what's in it, and we can go from there. But first of all, you'll notice that this has got this like little sleeve here in the back here. So I've just got like slipped my iPhone in here, my phone in here. Fits really nicely in there. You could put just about anything. And the cool thing is it's got these little magnets right there on the side that kind of do a good job of like keeping the sleeve closed or whatever. But then let's go on ahead to the main section here of this camera bag. I'm gonna go ahead and unzip it here. And I don't know if you can see that, but you got some lenses in there, and I'm gonna go ahead and start taking it out. This is the Canon 24. So what is this one? Canon, I don't even know. 28-70. This is the Canon 28-70. It's a big. It's not a small lens. It's a beefy lens, and it fits in there nicely. What else do I have in here? I've got. I need a wider lens, don't I? And then I've got this other lens here. This is the Panasonic 14-42. And then, yeah, can you see that? Then I've got this multi-tool here. It's really handy to have that in there. And then we've got also, here's the audio that I'm using right now, the audio bag, the Hollyland Lark M2 that I'm using right now. Right here. Cool thing is, one of the things I really like about this is this little divider that it has. See how this flips up? So you can virtually flip it up, put something in there, which I had this microphone lavalier kit inside there. And you can just flip it down then. And then you can stack stuff on top of that, which is really cool. And your stuff underneath still stays protected. So I like that little, it's just a little detail, but I like it a lot. There's a hair in there. But I'm gonna go ahead and show you all the compartments and stuff like that this guy has. Again, here's the little flippy divider here, which I dig a lot. Oh, and then there's also other stuff. So in this compartment here, it's controlled by a magnet, or it's closed by a little magnet here. This thing's covered in magnets, which is really cool. So it's got a little magnet clasp, whatever you want to call it, I don't know. And then I can also fit like a filter in here. So I've got a little ND filter here. I don't know if you can see that too. Again, bear with me, this is an experiment. They've got these nice little pockets here where you can put like smaller things like batteries, or I've got Bluetooth headphones and earbuds here as well. AirBuds, whatever, AirPods, whatever you want to call them. But you can virtually put anything, and then you've got this separate sleeve here, the divider here, which you can put something else in there. So that's just one side. And then you go over to this side, and you got this nice little handy, let's see, where is it? Nice little handy zipper compartment here, which is nice. You unzip that. You look inside, and you've got more compartments. You've got a cord, just a phone charging cord there. But you can put all your cords basically in there, or batteries, or whatever else, media, whatever. The cool thing about this, I think it's designed specifically for batteries, because like there's this cool little, I don't know if you can see that. It's this cool like little medallion, kind of like metal magnet thing, but one side is red, one side is green, and you can just like clip it on there, and it's magnetic like there on the pocket. So that way, if you've got batteries in there and you put like a battery back in here and it's dead, then instead of like being mistaken and thinking that it's, you know, the battery's live or juiced up, then you can just flip it over to red, and then it's easy to discern or tell or identify that the battery is dead and needs to be charged, basically. So that's kind of a cool little feature. Zip that guy back up, and then I'll zip this compartment back up. But you can see here, like, it's got all these like little straps on the side. So like if you stuff this thing really full of stuff, you can then loosen or tighten depending on how much gear you got in this bag, and just make it a lot more compact kind of package all around, which I really dig. And also the material is supposed to be water resistant or proof, or I think it's just water resistant. But the zippers on them too look like they're water resistant or proof as well. As you can see there, everything's just really highly well made and stuff like that. Let's see if I can tap on focus there. There we go. Yeah, everything's really made really well. You know, it's got design in mind. Oh, and one other thing, when you've got this slung over on your shoulder like this, it's really easy to adjust. Let's see, on this side actually, sorry. On this side, so like if you need it like tighter, or if you're shorter or taller or whatever, you know, to adjust the height of this, all you have to do is just pull this little tab, either pull it up to tighten it up. That way you can keep it like chest height if you want to. Here, let me adjust the focus. Again, we're experimenting here. And then here, I'll stand up so you can see too. Or you can loosen it like that. And I just like it too because it's like a nice place to kind of like rest your arm and stuff like that as well, especially when it's full of gear. It's just really comfortable to wear. I've even used this as like almost like a camera support too. So I like have my camera resting on this, and it's just because I like to shoot from the hip a lot. So it's just a nice little, you know, for lack of a better term, kind of stabilizing kind of shoulder or, you know, waist height, shoulder mount kind of like bag that you can not only have your gear on, but also rest your arm or your camera package on as well. It's really nice, and that's why I like to carry it, because it's small, sleek looking, but you can fit a lot of different stuff in there. Again, it's like I said, it's really well made. I'd highly recommend it. It's again the PGYTECH camera bag, and again, I think this is the 4-liter version. They make different sizes. This is the 4-liter. If you go to my, if you also go to my Instagram account, it's at GustaFilms, GUSTAFILMS, GustaFilms. I do a more in-depth kind of like showcase of these bags, and I show all 3 sizes they have, which I think it starts at the 4, 6, and the 10 liters. Yeah, so depending on like how much camera gear you like to carry with you, you know, like I feel like this is a great like kind of day kind of like traveler or whatever. If you've got like a lot of gear and you're going to be shooting, you know, for a full day, and you've got maybe multiple lenses or cameras that you want to pack, I would go with either the 6-liter or the 10-liter. But again, I don't have those with me. I just have this one today. but yeah, this was just a test, and I wanted to try it out and specifically try out this new streaming cam by Logitech, the Mevo Core. It's a really cool little camera. It's, as you can tell, like you see all that depth of field behind me and stuff like that. You're not going to get that with your iPhone or like a laptop or anything like that. You always see those TikTok or Instagram videos of people or streamers, and stuff like that, and you see, and people are always like, "Whoa, your setup is really cool," or whatever. It looks really legit. Probably using either a DSLR or something comparable like this. The one really cool thing about this camera that I'm using too, the streaming camera, is that it's completely wireless. So, and it's got an internal battery that lasts for 6 hours. So right now I'm at home and I'm streaming. I wish I could show you, but obviously I can't. But there's no cables or anything like that. I just plugged in my microphone to the back of it, and connected it to the Wi-Fi through the app, through the Mevo Core app, and yeah, and it couldn't be more easy, like to start streaming in really high quality. The cool thing too is it's a 4K sensor, but there's not many streaming sites, or I don't think there's any streaming sites that actually host 4K videos or 4K streaming. So even though it is a 4K camera, it only outputs streams. Actually, sorry, it does output in 4K, but it only streams in 1080p. But the cool thing about that is that like you can then zoom in to your image in the app. I don't know if you can see that. It'll be weird to kind of see the app there. So can you see the app there? Yeah. So you can kind of like zoom in, pinch and zoom in to, and I'll show you an example here. So I'm going to zoom into my face here. Beware, because I'm not a pretty man. So I can zoom in here and adjust. See how tight I can get? So in virtually, there's not too much of a quality loss, when you zoom in. Let's see how tight I can zoom. That's about as tight as I can zoom in. And then I can zoom all the way out, and we're like this, And the cool thing too is through the app, you can adjust the focus. It's all the lenses, like the Micro Four Thirds lenses that you use, they're all electronically connected to the camera and app, so that you can adjust the focus on your phone. Like double tap, so I can double tap the background and it should focus on the background. Yep, or it's trying to. It's hunting a little bit. And again, different lenses are going to do different jobs, or do different, be better, whatever. Here, it's having a difficult time because it's probably not enough light. So what I can do though is I can adjust the focus manually. So I'm basically doing like a little scroll wheel here through the app. And I can rack from the background to me and anything in between that I desire. And it's got a nice little peaking, red peaking kind of assist, like focus assist kind of thing. So you can make sure that you're nice and crispy, on your focus, which is nice. It's got a lot of other cool, manual features you can do. You can adjust your aperture, your exposure, your zoom, white balance, of course, which I think I've got it set to auto right now. Saturation. It also comes preloaded with a bunch of these presets, like vivid, normal, sepia, black and white, things like that. The typical kind of standards. But yeah, so overall, it's a pretty cool little camera. I've never done streaming before, ever, but mostly because I'm pretty intimidated by it. I mean, it seems like it's kind of a process, and I think a lot of people are kind of intimidated by streaming because there's a lot of things you got to learn, and cables and things you have to download, and and even whenever you do get everything figured out, the quality is just garbage usually. So I'm really excited to see that something so simple and quality-wise is so good is available now. I think they run. I mean, they're not cheap. These cameras are not cheap. I think they're $1,000, about $1,000, just for the body only. And then you'd want to buy a lens or two with that as well. But if you're serious about streaming, and you see the quality of this streaming video and you're like, damn, I want that, I want the quality of that camera, then I would definitely recommend it, of course. Again, this is the Logitech, made by Logitech, and it's called the Mevo, Mevo Core. They just released it at NAB like a few days ago at um, the National Broadcast Association, uh, National Association of Broadcasters. Sorry, that happens every year at Las Vegas. But yeah, it's brand new. It's on the market. It's available, I think, and this is the quality of it. I mean, I would even probably want this over or choose this over like a DSLR kind of or mirrorless camera kind of setup, just because I know even from people that have told me about it that streaming from their mirrorless or DSLR cameras is, even if it's available or able to do it, it's still kind of a pain in the butt to kind of like figure out. This is just so simple, so plug and play, and also the app that goes with it is just really well thought out and really nice. So yeah. Anyway, again, this was the test, and if I feel like I might start doing this on a regular now that I've got this camera, and let me know down below if you guys want me to continue doing these streaming videos. I might start trying to figure out how to do it on my Instagram, because most of my followers are on my Instagram. Again, at gustafilms.com, or at gustafilms is my handle on Instagram. So go follow me there and check out all the content that I post on there. I post a lot of content about camera gear and filmmaking tips, things like that. So anyway, thank you for watching. Cheers and take care. I'm gonna go ahead and stop this and see. Let me see if I can figure out how to do this. Okay. End stream.